Well, here's a good news, not so good news story filed by Bennett Kessler. AT&T contacted a former Mono County supervisor to say a new cell phone tower would go up in Chalfont, an area which has struggled for cell service. And at the same time, AT&T customers in Mammoth Lakes had reasons to complain about cell phone service over the holiday weekend. Their phones were on again and off again, according to reports. Now, former Mono supervisor Hap Hazard sent out an email information with an update on the latest from AT&T on that Chalfont cell tower. Now, Hazard said that he was contacted by the AT&T governmental affairs representative who informed him that AT&T had approved the funding and construction of a new cell tower in Chalfont, which is currently scheduled to be placed at the fire station. Hazard said the complex process of working with AT&T has lasted nearly 2.5 years. Hazard said the AT&T official told him that the Digital 395 fiber optic cable will have to be completed to make the connection of the cell tower viable. Now, the fiber optic deadline is the end of July of this year. The former supervisor added that the tower project will go to public hearings in the local community before approval. Meanwhile, in Mammoth Lakes, lots of unhappy customers. Spokesman at the local AT&T retail store confirmed that something was wrong with service and that Southern California technicians were trying to diagnose the problems via an internet tie to Mammoth's 5 cell towers. Now, retail clerks in Mammoth also confirmed that they were swamped with angry customer calls. And while an unknown number of customers had virtually no service from Valentine's Day forward, reports of renewed service did trickle in on Monday. Well, the former Mammoth town manager's separation agreement with the town of Mammoth Lakes became final last week. Bennett Kessler filed this story. Now, the town released a copy to Sierra Wave Media upon request. The document confirms that Wilbrecht resigned, that neither party will sue the other, and that Wilbrecht gets 9 months' salary and accrued comprehensive leave money. The town and the town manager both agreed not to make disparaging remarks about each other. Now, the separation and release agreement was signed by Wilbrecht and apparently Mayor Matthew Lehman on February 6th. Now, it became fully effective on the 14th, allowing Wilbrecht 7 days to change his mind. He didn't. Wilbrecht's severance package includes 9 months' salary, which is the gross amount of $149,250. Now, the town of Mammoth Lakes must pay Wilbrecht within 10 business days of the agreement's effective date, and the town will pay accrued but unused comprehensive leave. Now, the document says by February 15th, Wilbrecht had to return cell phones, credit cards, entry cards, keys, badges, and computer data to the town. Now, the document also says Wilbrecht agrees not to file claims against the town of Mammoth Lakes, including claims of discrimination of any kind. Both parties agree not to sue the other. The document says the agreement itself shall not be construed as, quote, an admission by either party of any liability, misconduct, or wrongdoing whatsoever against the other or any other person, end quote. Now, the town is also not admitting any violation of rights or laws. Now, the document says that the town and Wilbrecht agreed to, quote, refrain from any comment that is disparaging of one another, end quote. The town also agrees that it will only release to prospective employers or others Wilbrecht's dates of employment, positions held, and final salary. So the public will likely never know what actually happened between Wilbrecht and the town of Mammoth Lakes officials. It is known that Wilbrecht's contract with the town was effective June 1st, 2011, and according to town attorney Andy Morris, was never, quote, amended, revised, extended, or altered in any way, end quote. Now, Morris said he realized that there has been some confusion on this, but he said there was no later contract, side letter, or anything else. The June 2011 contract is, quote, all there ever was, end quote. Now, asked when Wilbrecht had gone on administrative leave, Morris said he did not want to, quote, characterize Dave's leave as administrative leave or any other kind of leave, end quote. Now, Morris did confirm that Wilbrecht, quote, has been out on leave since Monday, February 4th. And again, you can read the entire separation agreement on our website, sierrawave.net. We'll be back with a weather report and lots on some CIF playoffs.